So another thing I want to talk about is this idea that I talk a lot about with clients, which is recovering from benzo doesn't have to just be, you know, you go through this crazy experience and you come out, damaged, and then you go through this prolonged period and finally you fight your way back to maybe where you were before or someplace close to that. I think I truly believe, and I've seen it happen with people. Again, myself, not trying to bring anecdotal evidence to the table, but I've seen it happen time and time again, where people have been able to come off this. It changed their entire lifestyle. I mean, really start taking their mental health serious and looking at their mental illnesses or whatever problems that their afflictions or genetic dispositions, whatever you want to call it, looking at the things in their life and really getting serious. Because let's be honest, when we got on this drug, it was the easy solution. You're having trouble sleeping, you got some general anxiety, you can't study, going through a bad divorce, whatever you were going through. Take this wonder pill, and it worked until it stopped working. Now what? Now we just taper off of it and we wait till the storm passes, and then what? Why would things be different? And why wouldn't things be harder? I mean, if you were a cast or were on crutches, nursing an old injury, and long after your leg even healed, you kept using these crutches, well, things are going to atrophy, right? Your muscles are going to atrophy. By the time you put the crutches down, your leg isn't where it was before the injury. It's something worse now. So obviously we have to fight back. We have to address all of these things in our lives that we probably hadn't addressed, whatever it is. And for all of us, it's never just one thing. It's many things. It's personality, it's family, it's job, career, blah, blah. It's a lot of stuff. It's our beliefs. So I encourage you to look at it differently, to look at it as if this thing that you're on is a journey of self-rediscovery and a journey of growth. All right? I'm asking you to look at it like this, that not only are you overcoming some powerful traumatic thing in your life, but you're going to learn to be better. You're going to transmute this suffering and turn it into gold, like an alchemist. Okay? You're going to come out of this a version 2.0 of yourself. You're going to be stronger, faster, smarter, more emotionally balanced. You're going to have more intelligence about the things you're going through, of what you've gone through, and what it means to manage symptoms or to deal with stress or depression or sleep or whatever your thing is. You're going to repair relationships. You're going to fix your diet. You're going to get in shape. You're going to get better sleep. You're going to be stronger, more resilient, and you're going to have a renewed sense of life. You're going to have the sense of, what the hell was I doing before this? I wanted. It's like you're given a second chance at life now. What are you going to do with it? And I really believe, and you might say, well, that's just trying to be positive. So what? So what if it is? What's the outcome? I mean, what's the alternative to this outcome? Just barely surviving and growing and going on with this chip on my shoulder about this terrible thing that I didn't deserve. I think transmuting suffering into gold is what we need to do. We need to look at this thing, and we can do this. And this is an attitude I think that can help us in so many areas of our life, not just going through benzo, but whatever your suffering is, to look at it and almost choose it, to almost say, I'm accepting this, I'm surrendering to it, I'm not giving up, but I'm going to roll with this, almost as if a higher sense of self or God or somebody had chose this ride for me. Now, right there, I'm going to lose some of you because you're going to say, I would never choose this. This is hell. What the hell are you talking about? You're crazy. But I can honestly say, after going through what I've gone through and where I am now, and the way it forced me to change and grow and to take my mental health more serious and just so many areas of my life that changed after this. While it was super painful and it almost took me out, quite literally, I don't know, looking at it now, if I had a choice, would I just not have gone through it? I don't know who I would be or where I would be. I think it forced me to get stronger in a lot of ways, and it forced me to deal with a lot of things. And you're changed when you come back from something like this. It's almost like going through Vietnam or something, I would imagine. Like, you don't have to, yes, you can come back with PTSD. You can become a drug addict or drunk, or you can become sort of like this damaged person coming back for forever. But I also think you can heal through that, and you can come out different, with a different perception, with a different awareness, and a different renewed sense of life, you know? So healing from benzos requires a lifestyle change, 100%. But it also requires a perception change. And so whenever I'm working with a client, the first place I begin is perception. What are you looking at? How are you seeing it? What are your beliefs? What are your thoughts? That's where we begin, right? That's the psychological base, philosophical base. Then we'll deal with the tapering, and we'll deal with the cognitive reframing and the exercise and all the other stuff. But where you are initially in terms of perception is everything. Because if you don't believe that you can recover, if you don't believe that you can come out of this a better version of yourself, if you can't get behind that, then what do we have? We have us just fighting this thing, and we don't know. We don't know if we'll heal. We don't know if we'll be better. We're angry. We're bitter. And it just swallows us. And I'm here to tell you, and I'm sure people that may be watching this, that in the comments, I hope you guys can kind of share your own experiences if you feel what I'm saying here. Because I want you guys to be motivated to see that this thing doesn't have to take you out. It doesn't have to be this curse, this thing that just destroys your life. It could be the thing that in 5-10 years from now you look back on and go, strangely enough, I'm not glad it happened per se, but I think I'm better because of it.